What's up, guys? Today is President's Day. I'm off from work, which is great. I'm gonna do some chores around the house. I want to make wifey happy. So happy wife, happy life. So got a few chores that I've decided to do today before I get to have fun. I've already gotten the snow off of the garage and the deck and the bottom deck. I'm gonna build this cat tower that we got for our cat. Her cat tower is a few years old. And wifey wants to redo it. And then I was very proud of myself because I fixed some cracks we had in our kitchen. And in our bedroom, I don't know how well we can see it, we've got this nasty boy up here. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I had done a pretty gnarly crack we had up here. You can't tell anymore. And here as well. Nice and flush, nice and flat. And I'm pretty stoked about it. So I figured why not take you guys along for the ride. And then I'm going to treat myself. For my birthday 2 weeks ago, Ashley took me to the gun range. I'll link that video here. And I got like a free hour coupon. So I think today I'm going to go and do that after I get all my chores done. So that way when she gets home from work, things are done around the house. But first, I got to go to Home Depot to buy a tarp to cover the bed because our bed weighs like 800 pounds and I can't move it by myself. And I don't want to get dust all over the bed and then her get mad at me for that. So let's go do this right and let's get to Home Depot. It is 9:45 in the morning. Let's get to Home Depot and grab the tarp and surprise wifey with the fixed crack ceiling, cat tower built, deck's all clean, driveway's all salted and cleaned. And then I will go shoot some pews after, and you'll come along if you want. It's Home Depot. So, as always, guys, I'm always an advocate for staying safe. So, staying strapped. G3C is today's carry. Let's commence Make Wifey Happy Day. So apparently they moved the tarps, and I found the tarps. Alright, I don't really know how big I need. I don't need it to be crazy. By 10? I think 8 by 10 should be good. Tarp is secure. No, I'd love to get a fence for the yard to let Jax be able to play outside, but I don't know. We don't really have much yard space. It's very limited. We have a huge drop off into a little creek, which is cute, but kind of sucks because can't do much there. But anyway, tarp is secure. Time to go home, fix a crack. But first, Ramsey Outdoor. I'm gonna grab a little MRE. Look at some. Let me grab some ammo before the range today. Use it cheaper. Let's do it. This summer, I want to take Ashley camping. That's not bad. These are cool for like little lakes or whatever. But that big one was not bad at all. Might grab something like that. How's it going, man? Meals here. The Mountain House. Yes, sir. I think I'm gonna definitely do a breakfast skillet. Stuff like this is just so cool. It's so interesting. I mean, I don't eat it often, but it's just super cool and efficient to have. There's so many options. Indian korma, bibimbap, stews, quinoa bowl, beef stroganoff, teriyaki chicken and rice, breakfast skillet. I think I'm gonna grab don't know what else I want to grab. Pesto chicken, beef and black bean burrito with rice, beer braised chicken stew, beef stew, jambalaya down at the bottom. I'm torn between the chicken tikka masala and the kung pao chicken. I think we're gonna do kung pao chicken because more protein. Bags are literally secure. In the bag is ammo and some, they're not technically MREs like the military, but they're freeze-dried, long shelf life meals. Ready to eat. So I guess technically they're MREs. Here, show you what I got. I changed it up. I got a stroganoff sauce, mushroom and beef from Backpackers Pantry. Never had this brand before. Gonna try it out. That one was $7.99. Mountain House, which is like best kind of freeze-dried company, $12.49. This is 2 servings, 32 grams of protein, kung pao chicken. The other one was 1 serving. And then I did grab 2 Blazer ammunition 9 mils for the range laser at 50 count. So we'll do that later today, but let's go ahead and get us home so you guys can see how I patch up the ceiling, and then I'll build the cat tower, and then we'll go shoot some guns. So anyway, we can see the crack here kind of tapers off right around here, goes down. We have it cutting this way, so it's going different shapes, right? So essentially what we want to do is take this tool and we want to go along the line of the crack. So again, super counterintuitive because we're essentially making the crack bigger and wider than what it was. But why you want to do this, or at least why I've seen points online, is because you want to make room for that joint compound to actually sit. And then a good tip I heard is if you want the crack to stop following a path, right? You take your blade and you make a cross incision. So this doesn't give a crack to follow, a path to follow anymore. So this crack kind of goes all the way up to here. So I'm going to extend that there. And this one stops at about here. So I'm going to do that. All right. So once you're done with your 7-in-1 tool, we are going to start layering. And you need a sanding tool. So you get your joint compound and you get a small spreader, we'll call it. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and lay our first I guess, layer. So essentially, we're doing our first layer to get everything in the cracks. And I will show you what this looks like as we get there. And now what we need is this tape here. It's like mesh tape. Let me grab my knife. Now I'm going to take that tape and I'm going to just put it right on top, and then I'm going to layer over that. As that dries, I'll remove any like chunks of ceiling that we have. I'll just pat that in. That's about good. I feel like if you immediately don't get dirty, did you really do any housework? Like I said, first few layers, we're not going for perfection. We're just trying to get this on. And then I will sand as it dries. And then I will put another layer. And then I will let it dry. And then I will sand. And then I will put on another layer. All right, so while that is drying, while the sheetrock is drying, it's about 11:45 in the morning. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I figured I would show you the Mountain House Kung Pao chicken meal. I had stroganoff the other day. Don't feel like having that again. So again, this is 2 servings of Kung Pao chicken. Each serving has about 16 grams of protein, 290 calories, 38 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fat. Ingredients are white basmati rice, chicken white meat, spices, sugar, dehydrated onion, dehydrated garlic, some sea salt potato starch, vegetable oil, toasted sesame oil, oyster sauce, brown sugar, cornstarch, tamari soy sauce, yeast extract, bell pepper, onion, paprika, garlic, ginger, zucchini, and red pepper. Literally, to prepare this is you open the package, you remove the oxygen absorber, you add 1.5 cups of boiling water, stir it, let it sit for 8 minutes, open the package, stir it, and reseal again. Let stand for an additional 7 minutes. So I'm not even going to measure. Oxygen absorber is out. Let's see if I can. So that's what it looks like dry. We're going to just add some hot water and see what happens. All right. So it's been a few minutes, and I want to show you how this stuff comes out. So let me just re-angle the camera. Not eating that, but we are eating this. So, because that is 2 servings, I'm going to be a responsible adult and have half the portion. Keep it about 1 serving. Oh man, this is insane. I can already smell it. Yeah, that's good. It's about 1 serving. So I don't know how well you can see this, but it is cooked. That's insane. So basmati, Kung Pao chicken, basmati rice, zucchinis, and peppers. That's like honestly super flavorful. That's so weird. I mean, I've had Mountain House before, so I'm not surprised that it tastes good. But like, I guarantee you I can serve this to somebody, not tell them where it's from or what it is. I think I can convince somebody that this was like homemade, or at least takeout. The crazy part is that there's like spice. Like it's kind of spicy, but like not spicy for me, but there's like flavor. Like really, really good flavor actually. Which is crazy. My battery died, so I just built the cat tower. Show you what it is. So that cat tower is going to replace the one that we currently have in our bedroom, which is this guy. So it's going to replace this one. And now I'm going to sand my next level. You can already see that the roof is looking much smoother. I'm just going to sand another round, probably one more layer, and then paint. All right, we're good to sand and then paint. Sanding block. And let's just get to it. All right, time to change out of hubby clothes into my range gear. All right. Let's go pack up the pews and head to the range. I want to show you the range bag my wife got me for Valentine's Day. It's absolutely crazy. I believe it's from Bulldog Tactical. This thing is insane. So let's go pack up for the range. This thing is awesome. It is for the range, tactical bag. Eyes go here. Multiple pouches for like extra mags and stuff. I'm not carrying any extra mags today, but I'll show you. You can do extra mag pouches, ears if you got them. Mine are in my truck, my car. Just a bunch of extra Molly bag, Molly material. Some spots for extra things. So you know what? I'm gonna utilize the eyes today for that camera. That'll go there. And then let me show you what I'm bringing to the range. So I'm bringing the Taurus G3C. That's gonna be on my carry. And then I've got my Ruger P95 DC. I'm gonna do about 150 rounds of ammo. I gotta go grab the other one. This is definitely the piece of resistance. So in here it comes with 4 pistol carriers, essentially, A, B, C, D. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the Ruger in pouch A, and we'll get going. Just made it to my range. It is looking busy today, and then it's President's Day. People have off. I'm excited to get in there. Let's see if we can get into one of the ports, and let's do this.
You don't need that extra in front of your guns. My first advice is make sure firing this gun. Make sure you're ready. Use it. Again, there is no time now. I want you to take your time. So go ahead and load your magazine up again.
All right, guys, range is over with. I'm slightly bummed that camera that I purchased off TikTok Shop needs to be connected to Wi-Fi, and my phone and the free Wi-Fi in the range is having real trouble connecting to the camera to get the live view. So I just took like one shot on my cell phone of me shooting down the range, but it was a great time, hour on the range, and now heading home. Day's over. Peace.